Alright, let's continue. Let a man therefore rejoice in his empire, like Darius, or in his good fortune, like Polycrates, or in his bravery, like Achilles, or in his wife, like Agamemnon. I can't pronounce that man's name. Or in his offspring, like Priam, or in his skill, like Archimedes, or in his wisdom, like Socrates, or in his learning, like Pythagoras. Why can I not pronounce that man's name? That's annoying. Or in his ingenuity, like Palamedes, or life of men, my son, departs from the world, but their praises and their virtues abide forever. Choose then, my little son, that which fades not away. For those who occupy themselves with these things are called modest, and are beloved, and lovers of a good name. Then, moreover, if anything untoward befalls you, do not lay the blame on a man, nor be angry against God, nor fulminate against the time you live in. If you shall continue in this mind, your gift is not small, which you have received from God, which has no need of riches, and is never reduced to poverty. For without fear shall you pass your life, and with rejoicing. For fear and apologies for one's nature belong not to the wise, but to such as walk contrary to law. For no man has even been deprived of his wisdom as of his poverty. Follow diligently, learning rather than riches. For the greater are one's possessions, the greater is the evil attendant upon him. For I have myself observed that where a man's goods are many, so are the tribulations which happen to him. And where luxuries are accumulated, there also do sorrows congregate. And when riches are abundant, they are stored up the bitterness of many a year. If therefore you shall behave with understanding, and shall diligently watch over your conduct, God will not refrain from helping you, nor men from loving you. Let that which you are able to acquire suffice you, and if moreover you are able to do without poverty, you shall be called blessed, and no man whatsoever shall be jealous of you. And remember also this, that nothing will disturb your life very greatly, except it be the love of gain, and that no man after his death is called an owner of property, because it is by the desire of this that weak men are led captive, and they know not that man dwells among his possessions only in the manner of a chance comer, and they are haunted with fear because these possessions are not secure to them. For they abandon that which is their own, and seek that which is not theirs. What are we to say when the wise are dragged by force by the hands of tyrants, and their wisdom is deprived of its freedom by slander, and they are plundered for their superior intelligence, without the opportunity of making a defense, they are not wholly to be pitied. For what benefit did the Athenians obtain by putting Socrates to death, seeing that they received as retribution for it famine and pestilence? Or the people of Samos, by burning a Pythagoras, seeing that in 1 hour the whole of their country was covered with sand? Or the Jews, by the murder of their wise king, when seeing that from that very time their kingdom was driven away from them? For with justice did God grant a component to the wisdom of all three of them. For the Athenians died by famine, and the people of Samos were covered by the sea without remedy, and the Jews, brought to desolation and expelled from their kingdom, are driven away into every land. Nay, Socrates did not die because of Plato, nor yet Pythagoras because of the statute of Hera, nor yet the wise king because of the new laws which he enacted. Moreover, I, my son, have attentively observed mankind in what without a dismissal state of ruin they are, and I have been amazed that they are not utterly prostrated by the calamities which surround them, and that their wars are not enough for them, nor the pains they endure, nor the diseases, nor the death, nor the poverty, but that, like savage beasts, they must needs rush upon one another in their enmity, trying which of them shall inflict the greater mischief on his fellow. For they have broken away from the bounds of truth, and transgress all honest laws, because they are bent on fulfilling their selfish desires. For whatever a man is eagerly set on obtaining that which he desires, how is it possible that he should fitly do what which it behoves him to do? And they acknowledge no restraint, and but seldom stretch out their hands towards truth and goodness, but in their manner of life behave like the deaf and the blind. Moreover, the wicked rejoice, and the righteous are disquieted. He that has denies that he has, and he has not struggles to acquire more. The poor seek help, and the rich hide their wealth, and every man laughs at his fellow. Those that are drunken are stupefied, and those that have renounced themselves are ashamed. Some weep, and some sing, and some laugh, but others are a prey to care. They rejoice in things evil, and a man that speaks the truth they despise. Should a man, then, be surprised when the world is seeking to wither him with its scorn? Seeing that they and he have not seen one another, have not one in the same manner of life, these are the things for which they care. One of them is looking forward to the time when in battle he shall attain the renown of victory. Yet the valiant perceive not by how many foolish objects of desire a man is led captive in the world, but would that for a little while self-repentance visited him. For while virtuous by their bravery, they are overcome by the power of covetousness. For I have made trial of man, and with this result, that the one thing on which they are intent is abundance of riches. Therefore also it is that they have no settled purpose, but through the instability of their minds, a man is of a sudden cast down from his elation of spirit, to be swallowed up with sadness. They took not at the vast wealth of eternity, nor consider that every visitation of trouble is conducting us all alike to the same final period. For they are devoted to the majesty of the belly, that huge blot on the character of the vicious. Moreover, as regards this letter, which it has come into my mind to write to you, it is not enough to read it, but the best thing is that it be put in practice. For I know for myself that when you shall have made experiment of this mode of life, it will be very pleasant to you, and you will be free from sore vexation. Therefore, it is only on account of children that we tolerate riches. All right, I'll stop this one more time.